being an elite athlete. The glamour, the fame, the thrills, the fun, the money. But there's an end to every sports career. The lights dim. The fame fades. What happens then? Well, these guys don't know. They may have been larger-than-life high school athletes in their own minds. But this show isn't about sports. It's about life. It's about the journey. The little slices that make big moments. The highs, the lows, triumphs and tragedies. They're about faith, family, freedom, fun, and bacon. One grew up in the 70s, the other the 80s, when seatbelts weren't required for cars or helmets for bicycles. Life was risky. So buckle up and put on your helmet, or not, because they're optional. It's the Slice of Life Podcast. And now your hosts, Jay and Rich.
Hey, welcome back to our fourth Slice of Life podcast. I'm Jay Foreman. With me is Wildman Rich Weller.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, Slice of Life. This is where we talk about Rich growing up in the 70s, myself growing up in the 80s, and just a trip down memory lane. So far, we've talked about the toys of the 70s and 80s.
Toys.
Last time we talked about the movies. Remember, Poltergeist kicked us
Oh,
off.
Poltergeist.
I think we ended up on Ferris Bueller or something towards the end. But today, we're going to talk about everyone's favorite topic, the fashions of the 70s and the 80s.
I don't know if it was everybody's favorite.
Well, a fashionista like you, is it your favorite?
Yeah, because everything I have is drab, black, beige.
That looks good. You like the modern day Johnny Cash, Man in Black.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's Elvis.
That's two different guys. Man, we'll fix this in editing.
Yeah.
So did you have in the 70s? Did you have a favorite outfit that you wore? Or I know we have a whole decade to span.
Oh my
there.
gosh,
and taste changed a little bit.
I still wear them.
I know. I was going to let you bring that up.
No, actually, I don't. I do have one little story. You know, the 70s were really audacious. You think about the colors, the patterns, everything that was done in the 70s. Obviously, it was a segue from the 60s, but the 70s were, bold. Everything was fashion oriented as far as look at me. But I had a pair. Now imagine this. I don't know. I think I was like 10 or 11. I was in fourth grade. So my mom got me a pair of tree pants.
Tree pants.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is.
Tree prints.
Oh, there's
the prints of a tree. So the pants were kind of like an opaque white.
Okay.
Or something like that. But I thought it was dogwoods, but it actually looks like birch.
Okay.
A birch tree, kind of white and black,
wow.
On there. Now, you also have to remember, I was about the size of a twig.
Okay. Keeping with the whole tree theme here.
Yeah. So I was like, these are cool. None of my friends ever made fun of me. I might have, I don't know. I know I wore them 1 year because you remember when you grew,
yes.
Your bell-bottom pants were now shorts.
Yes, exactly. Like capris or something.
Yeah, wide bottom. Porch.
So these were pants just with pictures of trees on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That actually sounds cool.
Well, when you first get them and you're a kid, you're like, I don't know. But I do remember my mom getting them, for me. And, of course, we had no money. When you grow up, you talk about that. Your parents didn't buy you cool toys.
Yeah. But they got them for my sister, so I'm still trying to figure that out.
You had your Rock'em Sock'em robots for your sister. Yeah. She wasn't allowed to punch you out, but she could use the toys.
Exactly.
That was actually the weirdest pair of pants that I ever had. And I do remember going to school, a Pekin Elementary.
Okay.
For all my anybody who's listening to this that knows where a Pekin Elementary is in Martinsburg.
Shout out to a Pekin Elementary.
Yeah. And, so those were the days.
Are there any photos of you in these tree pants?
No photos of the tree pants. But I do have a photo of me on my social media at my 6th grade graduation in my Sears Roebuck or Montgomery Ward suit.
Oh, so you took it seriously at a Pekin Elementary. You wore a suit.
I wore a suit. I had to wear a suit. I don't know that everybody else wore a suit.
Wow.
But
this is a leisure suit?
It doesn't look like a leisure suit, but it might be.
Tie?
I had a tie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a clip one?
It probably was.
Okay, if you could tie a tie at that early an age, you're a better man than
but it's probably a clip-on. I do remember the picture. I had platform shoes on in the picture.
Okay, how many inches did that give you?
Oh, I was like 4'5". I don't know. I don't remember.
4 feet without them, 4'5" with the platforms.
Yeah, you slid when you walked.
Yes,
because you didn't take steps.
You had to be careful.
What was that? Remember that you used to see it on trucks and stuff. And my friend Sarah Gallahan, who's the artist, she understands who the artist is. But he was like taking that big step. You saw him on the backs of trucks, the mud flaps.
Yeah,
and like so that's the way you would walk. I don't think I painted a very good picture.
No,
of
I know
that.
what you're talking about. Seeing like the giant shoe getting ready to come down onto the
So that's
ground.
kind of the way you'd walk. You like.
Yeah, you had to keep your balance, right? If you fall down, somebody has to help you get back up.
Yeah. So all these fashions are coming back.
I know. I love it and I hate it. Some of them, I'm down with, and other ones
you were 80s, so
I was more 80s.
Yeah. So your closet wardrobe is still good.
I should most of it. Yeah. So, what's crazy? What came back? This was years ago, so I'm kind of already behind the curve. I used to love in the 80s. This was when I was, I guess, high school, middle school. But ties were. I always was obsessed with ties. I love ties. But then they had the
roll tie.
No, not just the ties that you wear around your neck. The knit.
Oh,
squared off
the
ties.
square off.
Yeah. They're back. They've been back for a
Really?
couple years because I remember I found one in a local store.
Thrift shop?
No. This was a boutique type place. But I walked.
Kmart's closed.
It's not Kmart. I'm not mentioning it for a reason because
gotcha.
this person was so nice in
Right.
the way that they handled this. But I was so excited. I saw these knit ties and I was like, oh my gosh, knit ties are back in style. And she looked at the tie and then looked at me and she said, yes, they're very popular for our younger crowd. Almost like let me know. I feel like Julie Roberts and Pretty Woman. Yeah. We're not gonna sell you anything here. So
yeah. Why are you even in here?
yeah, exactly.
I'm shopping for my son.
Oh, see, I should have said that.
Oh, you need to bring me with you on shopping trips.
I know. I said, this is my son. It's my son, Rich. I need a knit tie for him.
Yeah.
But those were cool.
That would work.
I did have a leather tie too. The super
Benjamin
skinny
Button.
Remember the super skinny leather ties?
Oh, you talking about the bolo ties?
They
were leather.
No, not a
and
bolo
little-
tie. You actually tied them like a regular tie,
No.
but they were leather and super skinny. They came
they
in
were
pretty
like,
quick.
weren't they closer to the 90s? Late
Might have
80s?
been. Yeah, it was late 80s.
Yeah, I remember, having a retail background, we always
right.
wore suits
Yep.
and a tie. And some of the kids that worked there, when I say kid, because I was in my 30s, they were teenagers. We were hiring them, but they would wear them.
Okay.
So it might have been you.
I might have been one of the guys that did.
Yeah. No, I do remember them.
Yeah, they were good. Well, do you remember that this is again 80s, probably in the 90s. Remember the character ties were super popular, like Mickey Mouse or Looney Tunes or Disney and all those. They were.
The Simpsons were popular.
Simpsons were popular. It also was weird. Remember Coca-Cola and Tabasco? Both of those
Tabasco, I remember.
ties.
Novelty ties, I think. Would, yeah. I never had any of those.
I still
So I
have
wasn't allowed
some
to
of
wear
mine because yours had to be just a solid.
Yeah, I still have. Well, I don't have any ties from that time frame.
Okay.
As far as my early retail career, but I have some later on. Two things that I have a lot of, believe it or not. One is shoes.
Really?
I have a lot of shoes.
Do you have more shoes than Betty?
Absolutely not. Imelda Betty Marks. She's going to probably get mad.
She doesn't listen to this podcast, does she?
She's listened to some of it.
Okay. We'll
But anyway,
we'll reel it in.
But I have a lot for a guy.
Okay.
I bet you, I don't know, I might have 40 pair.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's, when I say shoes, that includes boots.
Okay.
And things like that. But
we know the definition of shoes.
yeah, well, I understand. Well, when you say shoes, people are automatically thinking, lace up,
Gotcha.
Low tops.
Gotcha.
No platforms.
No, you don't
I
have
like
any
that.
platforms left?
I remember going to. Now we'll location this. We're obviously from Winchester. Well, I live here, so I'm now a resident for like 40 years maybe.
You're a local.
Yeah, I know where some of the bodies are buried. I can't tell people. Anyway, I remember there wasn't any mall. The mall here was in the 80s.
Right.
It opened up in 1980.
Yes.
So we used to go, because I'm from Martinsburg, we used to go from Martinsburg to Hagerstown because Hagerstown had a mall. And I remember going to a shoe store, I don't remember which one it was, getting platform shoes. And the feeling that when you got them, because that was kind of like the shoes to have.
Yeah.
And you put them on, and I don't even remember what kind of pants I was wearing. I was probably wearing, bib overalls or something. But the shoes made the outfit.
That all ties together, right? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but I remember going and getting those and wearing them to school, and I had a gold jacket.
Nice.
I can't remember the material it's made out of. It's not a chiffon, but it's it was a fashion of the 70s.
Okay.
And I'd wear that, and I'd be honest with you, I don't remember the pants. I don't remember, what kind of pants they were. They could have been just regular jeans.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
or your tree pants. Your tree pants,
That
gold
would've been-
jacket, and platform shoes, man.
I'm telling you, it was audacious. Anything went.
Wow.
But I had my 80s haircut,
Which was
feathered back.
Oh, yes. The gently feathered. I love it.
And it was actually probably neck to your neck
Oh,
for
yeah.
my senior photo. But I had longer hair.
Now, did it flip out like when it hit your shoulders? Did it
Like Farrah Fawcett? No.
Yeah.
No. It didn't flip out.
But it was just straight back?
No, mine was straight back because
Okay.
my hair is straight.
Okay.
When I had hair. So it's straight. And if I don't actually put gel or something on it, it just goes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's kind hair.
Did you ever?
The kind you find on a dog's butt.
Thanks for painting that picture for us.
We'll take that out now.
Now, you're in the 70s, right? So
Yeah.
did you ever, be honest here, you're under oath, did you ever get a perm?
I did. I got a body
Did you really
perm.
get a perm?
Yeah, I had an aunt.
I was
that-
just fishing. I didn't think you were going to say yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had an aunt that did hair, and actually she cut my hair for years. And she said, "Hey, I'd like to do a body perm on you." So you're like, "Oh, I don't know what that is," but sure, it was free. And
I feel like you're justifying it now. Well, it was
yeah.
free. I could have.
Free.
So pictures of this.
Aunt Mary.
Can we find any pictures? Do I need to
Yeah.
get in touch with Aunt Mary to get pictures of this?
There's no photographs.
Oh man,
I could probably.
you're the king
make
of
a
Photoshop.
photograph.
You can recreate this.
Yeah, it wasn't a good perm. I can tell you that.
Was it like Richard Simmons tight?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly. That's
okay.
what Richard Simmons. It was supposed to be a body perm, but it went a little crazy. But I had friends of mine who had, obviously hair like mine, but afro.
Right.
Fros were popular,
Yep.
and they got them on purpose.
Okay.
And I think some of them still wear them.
Okay.
And if you friends on Facebook, it's not about you.
Yeah. But really, these days anything goes. I mean, it's. I mean, any hairstyle is in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like. I mean, there's no hairstyle that's really not.
I don't know.
Maybe the
big
bowl
bangs.
cut. I don't know. The bowl cut that might be.
Yeah, I've seen people with that.
Yeah. I think Harry Potter brought that look back.
He wore that to cover up his scar.
That's true. That's true.
No, I don't think I've seen the Farrah Fawcett, the big hair.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the big hair on.
With the bangs that stick straight up.
Yeah. Yes.
Aqua Net.
Aqua
Sprayed
Net.
it in so much that your eyes.
Yes.
You didn't need Botox.
Big hair, man. I like that. Yeah.
You always had that surprise look on your face. But these fashions are coming back.
Yeah. Yep.
They never go out of style.
You don't get rid of your stuff because it's just a matter of time before you can use it again.
So what were your shoes? What were the most memorable shoes? What I had was, like I said, we didn't have any money. So people got like the Nike Blazers.
Right.
I had Zingers from Zayres.
Zingers from Zayres.
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
It was when I...
Oh, man.
Don't you remember Zayres?
I remember Zayres. Yeah.
They were called Zingers from Zayres.
Well, I can do you one. I'm going to say I can do you one better. I can do you one worse than that. My parents, this was, probably just this. I don't know if this was maybe late 70s or early 80s. So either way, it falls into within our realm here. But they got me. Everybody was getting the coolest shoes and whatever that was at the time. Converse, Puma, Nike, whatever. They were all cool back then. And my parents went out and got me J.C. Penney shoes. And on the side, they were blue tennis shoes. On the side, it said JCP. and I knew that my friends were going to make fun of this. So I went and got a blue magic marker, or like a sharp, as close as I could find, and scratched out the C and the P. You can still see them. It just wasn't as noticeable. So it just said J. Now, when I told all my friends, I said, yeah, these are custom made for my name. And they're like, dude, we see the C and the P that you obviously marked out there.
Well, I made them.
Yeah, that's right. Made them in my shop back home. So, yeah, that did not. So then it made fun of me even worse for that. So, yeah, that was I've suppressed that memory for about 25 years now. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, yep.
The J shoe. Yeah. Yeah, so I had the zingers from Zayres.
Zingers from Zayres.
Yeah, nothing says love like getting your kid the best.
Yeah, nothing says, we kind of love our kid, but not a whole lot.
So, obviously, Chuck Taylor's, Chuck's.
Yeah, they've always.
What else did they got?
They never went out of style, did they? They're always been kind of.
You know what? I read somewhere that Chuck Taylor, he was a semi-pro basketball player. The shoe actually came out, I think, sometime in the 20s. Or it was either the 20s or the 30s. Huh. Yeah.
It's been around that long?
Yeah, but they didn't make popularity until the 60s.
Wow.
And,
no idea.
That's all actually, that when I talk about the zingers from Zayres, that was my transition to when I got Chucks.
Okay.
That's and I always wore the navy blue low tops.
Okay.
Unless I did play basketball, so we had high tops.
Gotcha. Yeah,
and they were leather.
You had to support that ankle.
Yeah.
Right?
They just had to support me. Keep me from the squeaking on the floor.
Yes, yeah.
From when you're playing basketball. But so some people call them all-stars.
Yeah.
And some people just call them cons.
Yes, yes.
But and they're still popular. You see people, but I see the Nike Blazers coming back.
Nike Blazers. Yeah, you were just showing me what those were. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know what they were.
No, Rich had to educate me on today's fashions.
Yeah. So Chucks were the official shoe of the Olympics for 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me just pause for a second. We learned that Chuck Taylors came out in the 20s. They were the official shoe of the Olympics for years. So take that, people that say that our podcast is not educational, right?
Right.
We're dropping all kinds of knowledge on you today.
Yeah. You can't get this information anywhere else.
No. Don't try to Google it.
This show is free.
Don't fact check us.
Yeah. This show is free, but you're making money.
Yes.
We're at least giving you a $2.50 show.
I like that. That should be our tagline.
Everything here is free.
Yep.
But your education is important to us. Wait a minute, you were on school board.
Yeah. Move on.
So I was actually, I wrote it down here, 36 to 68.
Wow. Who took over when they? Is there even an official shoe anymore?
Probably.
Okay.
I remember some of this.
Tune in next episode to find out what that shoe is.
We're gonna, and the whole outfit. Remember the outfits that they wore? They always had the logos on.
Yes. Yep.
So that's a long time. But you were talking about the ties.
Yeah.
Right? So do you remember the shoes? They were AC/DC Converse. No, you don't. Dr. Seuss concert.
Based after the band?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. DC Comics had their Converse.
Oh man, I don't know how I missed.
Yeah, that must have. I bet you that was in the era of the ties.
Oh, how did I miss
I'm
these?
just guessing.
Because I definitely had Super Mario. They had their own shoes too.
What was a Converse?
Okay, so Converse just had all the cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I love. Keep going.
Yeah.
I was playing Mario yesterday.
Well, hey, you know what was funny? We did that promo video, and it was actually we had 4 channels. We talked about that,
right?
And then UHF was the Final Frontier, or the whatever. I don't remember what we said.
Yeah.
But there was 4, channel 4, 5, 7, and 9.
Right,
and Atari.
And you had to have a separate channel to go to Atari.
Channel 3.
Yeah. You had to go move that box in the back and turn it to channel 3.
Yeah, channel 3.
It was a lot of work just to play Pong.
It was,
Yeah, or Combat.
So that's how a lot of people define their television. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, and then of course, when the VHS and the Betamax came out, then Atari went.
Yeah,
because your parents had to have that hooked up.
Exactly. Yeah. You had to move on to what was next, Nintendo.
I love watching that the toys that built America.
Yeah, you talked about.
And there
that.
was one. It's actually I can't remember, Nintendo, and then it was Nintendo 64, and then there was a whole battle between Sega.
Yeah.
The 16-bit was obviously before Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
And then just so many different game systems out there. Magnavox tried to put one out.
I vaguely remember that. I remember Sega. I had a Sega.
Yeah.
I went from Nintendo to Sega.
Yeah, because it was the processing speed that was, everybody wanted better graphics.
Okay. And remember, Sega competed with Nintendo because Nintendo, Mario was basically their spokesperson. He was the face of Nintendo. Yeah. And then Sega came on with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, but you remember, we're getting out of fashion, but you remember Mario wasn't Mario originally. He was just called Jump Guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
Who made that game?
Coleco?
Was it Coleco?
I don't know why
I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember.
But he debuted on Donkey Kong, right? That was his first.
Well, originally they came out with that, and then I think. Well, now we're getting too much trivia, so I'll come back next week.
We'll do video games next time.
Actually, that should be our next.
It should be. Yeah, we could talk for days on that. But you know what are my favorite 80s? I have a favorite 80s fashion shirt and a favorite 80s fashion shorts. Can you guess what either one of those were?
Polo shirts.
Well, yes, polo shirts, but what kind? A specific brand?
Garanimals.
Man, I did. My parents bought the heck out of Garanimals for me.
No,
Jordache,
no. Pants. What was the shirts? Polo had a bunch of shirts.
This shouldn't be hard. Think of iconic. What's on the chest of a polo when you think about 80s?
Yeah, the polo.
Right, but what's on the chest of the polo?
I don't. Yeah, you got me.
Oh, not a Garanimal, but the Lacoste alligator.
Oh, yeah.
It was Izod Lacoste, and then they split somewhere along the way. But now you can still get them the Lacoste.
Yeah,
they're for people in a different tax bracket than me. They're pretty expensive these days. But I loved having Izod shirts.
Yeah, that's where I got a lot of my ties from. But
Izod?
Yeah, Izod.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had at one point in time for like several years they had the best ties.
Really?
Yeah.
Was the alligator on the tie?
No.
Okay, just you said you didn't know it was nobody could look at it and say, "Hey, that's an
they
Izod."
always put that on the backside.
Gotcha.
The labeling.
Okay.
But
what about shorts? When you think of shorts in the 80s,
Daisy Dukes.
Oh, well, I see where your mind went immediately. No, for guys. Think Tom Selleck, in
the white,
the OP shorts.
Ocean Pacific.
Yes. Love
the
those.
white. They had to be white.
Yeah, and they were corduroy, and they were super
corduroy
hiked up.
Everything.
Yeah, corduroy everything
he
back
wore
then.
A corduroy shirt. You thought you were going to catch on
corduroy
fire.
Shirt.
You walk along with.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I don't remember corduroy shoes. They probably made them.
I don't remember those either. I don't even remember corduroy. Well, I guess I do remember corduroy shirts now. Yeah.
They were more of a country style,
like a button-down shirt you could wear, maybe not even buttoned over a T-shirt or something. Yeah,
you sweat like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, well, that's me every day. That's me not even wearing a shirt.
Wearing them, aviator sunglasses.
They're back in style, right?
Yeah, it's amazing that the girls. I think the girls of today, I think of any age, seem to set the fashion stage. I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have your local groups, and then they have a different fashion style. But nationally, I don't know if it's across the country or the world that way, but somebody starts it.
Yeah, what does start these trends? Is it
I don't know.
TV? Now it's probably influencers. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm showing my age here.
Or your friend. You just have a friend that wears them.
Yeah,
a popular friend in school.
Which you got to start somewhere and spread.
I had popular friends. I was just never a popular.
Do they consider you a friend?
At the time. Probably not now.
Well, I remember you talk about that. I remember in the, I might be getting just out of our realm here, so I'll be careful here. It might be closer to 90s. But do you remember the show Beverly Hills 90210?
No, yeah, I do remember. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when that show came on, that brought back in style sideburns for guys.
Oh, and that was a big fashion thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That takes back to the 70s. Yeah, sideburns.
Yeah. Mutton chops.
Yes.
The big mutton chop. The bigger, the better. Who were some of the stars like Roy Clark? The musician Roy Clark. Yep. Anybody that was on Hee Haw.
Oh, yeah.
They all had the big
One of the best shows ever made, by the way.
I played the mule, the donkey on it.
Oh, you were the
that was my likeness. No, the one who started the show off.
Oh, yes.
He come in with that.
I
They
love
said,
it.
how can we make him look funny? Just use his likeness. It was a great show. Loved
It was.
Yeah. So
they used to tell jokes, and then that fence board would hit him in the
whack
butt.
him in the butt.
Oh, that's that was lightning in a bottle back then.
Yeah. So you were talking about the corduroy shirts and stuff. What about the fringe jackets?
Yeah. Never. Did you have one of those?
I don't think I did.
I didn't either. I wasn't cool
Or
enough to pull
moccasins.
that off.
I didn't have those.
No.
know.
I wasn't cool enough
I
to
didn't
pull
have
that
that
off.
panache.
But well, that was cool in the 70s. Do you remember in the 80s? It was for a while. It was the jean jacket, the denim jacket.
Oh yeah,
but with some kind of rock band.
Oh, anything.
T-shirt cut out on the back of it somehow. Yeah, it was. I mean, anything from Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. Yeah, all any kind of that stuff.
Yeah, it looked like it was airbrushed on the back.
Yes,
yeah,
super cool.
Yeah, some had patches. I remember it was a big a patch on the back. But the wide lapel shirts of the 70s.
Oh yeah.
The wide. I mean, you almost look like what was that TV show? The Flying Nun.
Remember that? You be careful turning around. You don't poke somebody's eye out with your collar.
Yeah, if the wind got up, you get knocked down.
Yeah,
because you caught your lapels. But for girls, it was crop tops.
Yep.
Remember that? Crop tops, clogs.
I do.
So we had platform shoes. They had clogs.
Okay.
They had so many different styles of shoes. I remember they had those shoes that the straps would wrap up their legs. Almost
I remember
to their
that.
knees.
Yeah. That needs to come back in style.
I don't,
You don't think there's no
I'm going to
chance
say
of that?
no. I want to say no, but they're probably already out there.
Yeah, I know. I think everything's out there today.
Jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about Farrah Fawcett. She actually anybody Charlie Angels.
Oh yeah.
They all wore jumpsuits in an episode somewhere.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. They can make anything look good. Do you have a favorite Angel?
Farrah Fawcett.
She was good. It's hard not to go. They're all good, but she's the most iconic.
Yeah.
Did you like Bosley? You remind me of Bosley a little bit.
Matter of fact, you talk about Photoshop. I photoshopped myself as Bosley.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, with
Did you
all
put
the angels
on?
yeah.
I have to go look at that one now.
Stalk my social media.
I will. I always do.
Yeah. It's where you get all your good material.
Exactly.
No. We talk about Daisy Dukes. So the girls had Daisy Dukes.
Yes.
And I see some people that still wear them. Probably shouldn't. But they do. The Batwing sleeves. Remember those? Where Stevie Nicks used to wear those on stage.
Yes.
Made them so cool.
Yeah. She's another person that could pull off anything to make the look work for her.
And the music.
Yeah, good music too. Yeah. She's iconic.
And I think that's where a lot of the fashion stuff we were talking about, maybe that's where it comes from, is the musicians or the bands and the stars today wear them. Crocheted tops.
Do
you remember those?
Is that kind of like you can kind of see through? It's
just like a knit or a woven thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember guys having that, but they probably did.
Remember the half shirts?
Oh, that was more 80s, not 70s, but yeah.
Oh, I thought it kind of started in late 70s. It was more 80s. Okay. I feel like the things you don't like, you just toss into the 80s category.
Everything was, or the 60s.
But the half shirts were good because if you wanted to wear one, back then you had to crank out about 200 sit-ups before you dared put one of those and walked outside for people to.
Actually, believe it or not, because I was so thin, growing up,
you could pull it off.
I could pull it off. I had like minus body fat.
Wow, negative body fat.
Yeah, I was I went from looking anorexic to emaciated. That's why people thought I was Reverend Kane from Poltergeist.
Oh, gee. Yeah, a throwback to our last podcast in case you missed that one.
He said his whole... Gosh, don't take me back there. I'm getting scared now. But
oh my gosh.
Talk about, and hats.
Yeah.
Every hat style went. Fedoras.
Yeah.
The Irish cap.
Yeah.
Even cowboy hats.
It all worked. Well, I remember the Irish cap that you called it. That was that's called like a cappy, like buttoned in the front, flat. Mm-hmm. The cool thing to do in the 80s was go to remember Record Town, or turn to Tape World. Yeah. They had little tiny buttons of like your favorite artist, your band. You get those and you'd pin them onto your hat, your cappy.
Oh yeah. And
your cappy
kind of flare.
Yeah, it was flare. Yeah, exactly. And you get that and wear those around.
Fridays.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah, and the more you had,
the cooler
more
you were.
had, yeah. I was like, oh, where'd you get that? You never told your friends where you got stuff.
Right? Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Even though you were getting them from Claire's.
Yeah, exactly. Was Claire's even around back then?
No.
Okay.
Well, see, it was been 80, so yeah.
Okay.
Claire's and I can't think of the other place.
But I remember I started getting into those little pins with all my other friends were doing. I was late to the game, wanted to jump on to be popular. And I was out there. I didn't know all the cool bands, so I was grabbing what bands I thought looked cool. But then there was one. It was the Three Stooges, and they were giving Curly a haircut with this big hatchet. I was like, "This is funny." So I got a Three Stooges thing, and people looked at that and were like, "Dude, what are you doing? You can't mix in Three Stooges with rock bands from the '80s." So I had to take that one off.
It's like having a yard sale on Sunday.
Yeah, it's just not done.
Yeah, you just don't do that.
Yeah, you just don't do it.
Yeah,
like school at night, no class, right?
Oh, now you take
throw back to one of the greatest cartoons of the '70s, Fat Albert.
Yeah.
We haven't done cartoons yet either, have
no.
we? Okay, now we got our next two podcasts planned out: video games and cartoons.
Yeah, but remember The Informant? That was so super stylish.
The Informant?
Yeah.
No.
He was the informant on Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear. He was I don't even have the right words.
Yeah, we can't even dream of being as stylish as that guy was.
He'd always reach out to Starsky or Hutch or one of them, and then he'd have information that they needed to catch the bad guys. And on air, or he might have been on the screen for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But it was like, he wore vests, he wore hats.
Yeah.
Platform shoes. He wore anything.
Had a cane sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Just to bring the outfit together.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to dress like him.
Yeah.
But I would have been able to dress like him. There was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, I was walking with a cane. Here's a trivia question for you. Who played Huggy Bear when they rebooted Starsky and Hutch the movie back in the 90s or 2000s?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Oh, man. Ben Stiller and what's the guy? I'm drawing a blank on his name now. Does all the movies with
give
him.
me a
Owen
trivia
Wilson.
question.
No, that wasn't Owen. Yeah, it was Owen
Wilson played Huggy
No.
Bear?
They were Starsky and Hutch. Huggy Bear.
Will Smith.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
good guess.
That's right.
Snoop
That's
Dogg.
right.
And you know what?
I do remember
Snoop Dogg played the role well.
Yeah.
He did a good job with it.
Yeah.
So it was good. But yeah, they dress. I mean, I loved
What's
Huggy
his
Bear.
persona anyway?
Yeah. He really wasn't, far stretched
I wonder
from
if that's where he got his, where he wanted to be.
Maybe.
So.
Wait, speaking of that, where, we're talking about, this goes back in the 70s and 80s, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
You know where he got his style, his fashion sense from, don't you?
Wasn't it from somebody like in the 50s?
60s. It was a pro NFL football player.
Oh, really?
A quarterback.
I don't know who that would be.
Joe Namath.
Oh, yeah.
That's who Flair patterned his persona after, was Joe Namath.
Okay.
So another educational nugget for our listeners out there.
I knew Joe Namath was, he wore anything. He wore the big fur coats.
Yeah.
He did the...
on the sideline.
Yeah.
How legit is that?
They used to get rid of, or they used to fine, who was the Bears quarterback?
McMahon?
Jim
McMahon?
Yeah. They fined him for wearing that headband.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that
this
was
is like,
thing.
is that 20 years?
That was 85.
Yeah. So Namath was
late 60s.
60s.
Yeah.
So you'd be like 20 years. And then you go, oh, I'm sorry, you can't.
Yeah.
Something audacious.
Right. That was just Jim McMahon.
On the headband. It might have been something about the guy who runs the NFL. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He didn't care. Remember, Namath also did a pantyhose commercial.
Yeah.
That guy just didn't care.
I was like, I wouldn't. I remember my age and the time and seeing it on TV, and probably the women loved it.
Yeah.
But the guys were just like.
He had one of the best quotes that made the most sense to me. I've never forgotten, because I'm a diehard Colts fan.
Yeah.
And what they consider one of the greatest upsets in professional sports history.
I watched that game.
The Super Bowl was at 3, and they took he took his Jets.
A quarter.
You lost a quarter?
I lost a quarter.
I
remember watching the game because I picked the Colts.
Everybody did. I remember Namath came out beforehand, and he said, "I guarantee victory."
Yeah.
Remember this? Then I saw an interview with them probably 20 years later, and they said how that moment is iconic now, that you'll always be remembered for that. What made you feel that you could guarantee victory? He's like, he goes, I didn't know if we could win or not. He goes, but here's the thing. He goes, if I guarantee victory and we go out and lose, no one ever brings up this soundbite again. If we go out there and win, you're talking about this 20 years later. And I'm like, that's brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Just go in there with that positivity. I love that.
That's actually great for that time period because now we have so many people recording you.
Yeah. Well, you said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't
exactly.
work.
Well,
if you keep it down on the down low.
Yeah.
That's a 70s term.
Down on the down low.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I know we veered way off. You were talking about the hats.
Right.
I feel like about an hour ago we were talking about hats in the 70s. But you know what's come back full circle again? The trucker hats with the mesh, background. They stay up kind of tall on you. I love that style came back. And now that we're older, it keeps your head cooler with that little mesh area in the back there.
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
No.
Oh man, we're differentiating a lot on these things. Wow,
they look good on some people.
Okay.
One of the things that I never got into, were obviously moving forward in the decades, is the flat brims.
Yeah,
the flat brim caps.
That's popular now.
They're still wearing them, but
no. As soon as I buy a baseball, even today, if I buy a baseball cap,
bend it.
That day, I'm bending it. The rest of the day, I'm squeezing it like I'm trying to get gold out of it or something.
Because when we played baseball, I used to bend put corners on the sides.
Yeah, I did too. You bend in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle,
and then on the side. So it's almost like four different angles there, symmetrical.
Yeah,
both sides. Yeah,
and the theory was on the side when you're playing baseball, it might act as a sun visor. Because that's actually what the brim is for.
Yeah.
Keep the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah.
But
and I know it's popular and they teach their own and that's cool. And I don't know. It's to me with the flat brim, I don't know. And to leave the stickers on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. No. I don't know. We're showing our age here, I guess.
It's our style.
It's our style.
It's our style.
Good point.
Whatever you want to wear is good for you.
That's right.
What I want to wear, if it doesn't look right, you can tell me.
That's right.
I may care or may not.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
Not unless it's my wife.
We're also the guys that had the zingers and the JCP
That's
shoes,
right.
though, back in the day. So it grounded us.
I remember one time, this true story, probably the most glaring look I ever got from my wife.
Oh, no.
Was, hey, you're always getting your kids ready for school in the morning. And you're getting ready for work. Everybody's getting ready together. She used to get on me because I'd put a tie around my neck, and I'd be walking around the house, and she'd say, "Are you going to wear that tie?" I was like, "No, my neck was cold." Just put her in it. So that was the key word. Was that tie doesn't go with what you're going to wear.
It's because Betty's such a nice person. That's just a nice way of saying, "Dude, what are you doing? Put that back."
She'll appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So. Later years, of course, the kids are, kind of out of the house and so forth, both getting ready for work. And I'm putting my tie and stuff on. And she comes over and asks me, she says, do these shoes go with this outfit? And I said, you go sit down on the bed. And after I get myself ready, then I'll get you ready.
Oh no. Oh, dude, just answer the question and then move on. That's husbandry 101 right there.
The look I got, it was like, all right, Mr. Fashionista.
Well deserved, yeah.
Wearing your
go get your zingers and come on out and then talk to me.
But we actually talked about the facial hair, the big sideburns.
Yeah.
We mentioned the feathered hair.
Yep.
That we had. You had the mow haircut.
I had the mow. I call it the Harry Potter hair. That has a better. I had that when I was really young, like early 70s.
Yeah.
But then I never got into the mullet or the long hair. I went straight from the Mo Howard or the Harry Potter bowl cut to the Johnny Unitas crew cut. That was me straight through high school.
Yeah, you still got it today.
I was pretty close. This is the longest it's been in a long time. But I was meticulous. I was at the barber once a week. They only charged me every other week because I was in there so often because I had to keep it high and tight. I was very, very anal about that.
High and tight.
High and tight.
Hey, well, we talked a lot about the fashion. We could talk about this all day long, but you want to do some trivia?
I'd love to. I thought you'd never ask.
It's like you're so excited.
I am. I usually start out slow on these and then finish strong, so I'm hoping just to be strong throughout the whole thing this time.
Okay.
I feel good about today. You know what? I guarantee victory on this. I'm pulling a Namath on you. Yes.
JN. That's what you should have put that on your shoes instead of J.
Yeah, these are
Namath.
Joe Namath shoes.
You put yourself above everybody.
Yeah. See, I'll
Like
put
your
my
friends
pantyhose
would
now.
know. Oh, it's just a mishmash of trivia questions.
Okay. Are they fashion related or just all over the?
It's just kind of all over the place
Okay,
for
good.
the time area.
Good.
The line, and you probably know this one. It's called the line. Houston, we have a problem. Was uttered in for what space flight?
Apollo 13.
Ding ding ding.
Yes.
Ding, ding. Yeah, it was. I
And
was
Tom
gonna
Hanks
give
was
you
the astronaut there too.
Well, in the movie, not in real life. But I think
What?
that's a true line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the Concorde? You fly a lot. Do you remember the
yes,
Concorde
I
jet?
do.
I used to fly a lot, and I remember never flew on one, but I remember seeing them.
Okay.
The front of the jet used to actually go up and go down,
Okay.
so it would go faster.
That's cool.
So the Concorde jet was a joint project by France and what other country? The U.S., Italy, or Britain?
Oh, multiple choice this time.
Yeah. Well, I had
gonna be
multiple
worse
choice, but
if-
you already answered the other one too fast.
Oh, okay. I want to say U.S. Oh, Italy. Oh, what was the other one?
Oh, you want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
It was Britain.
Britain. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I don't remember how many years it was in.
Britain.
Yeah, how many times they used it, but that thing was super fast.
Wow. Okay.
In
I
1972.
took my average down to 500 just like that.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 1 here. Okay.
You're gonna have to get. Well, it's only one question, and you lost. You missed it 2 times. In 72, what car surpassed Ford's iconic Model T to become the most the highly produced car in the world?
I don't get multiple
They were
choice on
everywhere.
this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Ford Escort, Chevy Impala, or the Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, in 72?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Volkswagen Beetle.
Ding ding ding.
Yes,
Ding, ding, ding.
yes.
Yeah, that was the era of the punch buggy.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything, and we play it sometimes today.
Today, yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah, not as they made a comeback. What, 2000?
I remember them coming back
But
a
it
little
looked
bit.
like a bubble.
Yeah, it
Didn't look
wasn't
like-
as.
no.
I don't think they were as well made.
Okay, so you're 2 for 3.
Yes.
So number 4, you should know this one.
Okay. I feel that you just made this extra pressure on me now.
Which horse won the '73 Kentucky Derby, Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes, becoming the 9th horse ever to take home the Triple Crown? Would it be Seattle Slew, Citation, Seabiscuit, or Secretariat?
Oh,
I threw an extra one in there for
I
you.
know. And that I want to say,
This is low budget Jeopardy,
oh,
where we
man.
say low budget should be no budget
I
Jeopardy.
know they made a movie about Seabiscuit.
They did. I think they made a movie about Citation and CLs. I think they made a movie out of all these.
See, now you're saying Citation to throw me off. I'm going to stick with my gut and go with Seabiscuit.
No.
Citation?
No.
Oh, the last one, Secretariat.
Secretariat.
Ah.
Big Red.
Man,
Big Red.
great.
Yeah. I wish I'd
They
have got to
jinxed
see
me.
that horse. How did I jinx you? I just asked you
You
the
said
question.
you'll get this one. Oh man. Okay.
Okay, you won't get this one.
Okay. Good. This is a bounce back.
What toy? Actually, I mentioned
don't
that-
don't even give me multiple choice. If it's
Yeah.
a toy, I'll get this.
Okay. What toy debuted in 1975, almost completely vanished by 76, and came with a set of instructions of how to take care of it? And let me give you some
Okay.
Baby Alive, Pound Puppies, Beanie Babies, or Pet Rock.
Oh, it's either A or D. It's either
Yeah, it's kind of I threw it.
A. Yeah, the other. I know it's not Beanie Babies. I know it's not.
Or was it Baby Spit Up?
No. Baby. See, I want to go. Pet Rock would have come and gone really fast because we've talked about that before. But then Baby Alive, I don't feel like really took off because I'm going to go with Pet Rock.
You're correct.
Yes.
Pet Rock.
Pet Rock.
One of my favorites.
Because it came with instructions. That was
Yes.
what put me over. Yeah, okay.
I had to. I remember getting rid of Pebble
We
when Pebble died.
You talked about that last time.
That's right.
You brought the podcast down last time with that sob story.
Well, we won't end with a sad stuff.
Hold on. Was Baby alive when it actually drank that bottle somehow and then peed? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dumbest toy ever.
Did you have one?
No, I think my sister may have. I don't know.
Sure.
We were kind of too old for that.
Okay.
But Pet Rock.
But you still got the Pet Rock,
yeah,
though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
They had to choose between Baby Alive and the Pet Rock for you.
Yeah, 75. I don't know how. I'd have to do my math.
Oh,
I'm bad at math.
Yeah.
So here's the bonus: all or nothing.
I'm all in.
talking
I'm
about
pushing
toys
all the
again.
chips in, guaranteeing
Okay,
victory.
We got it. What famous toy
Oh, yes.
did not debut in the 70s? Atari, Stretch Armstrong, G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's it.
Oh, you said it like there's a fifth one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Which
could
one
throw another one in there. Hot Wheels
did not debut in the 70s?
did not debut in the 70s.
It was Atari, Stretch Armstrong,
G.I. Joe
G.I. Joe,
with the Kung Fu
Kung Fu
grip.
Grip, and there's a fourth one.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Some robots.
It's kind of funny as we talked about all these in previous podcasts.
I know. Man, which one did not
Yeah.
debut? I'm going to go
All or nothing.
all or nothing on
Jay
this.
is
I'm going to go.
You can see the
What was the
smoke.
second one again after
There's smoke coming
Atari?
out.
What was it?
Atari.
No,
Stretch Armstrong.
I want to go Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes,
ding.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It actually debuted in 1964.
Oh, I was thinking I was pushing it a decade forward to the 80s.
No, it debuted
It was
in
in the
64.
60s.
Yeah, it came out in 64, but it didn't become popular until the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what the key word was, debut.
Debut. Man.
Is that French?
Das Boot?
Debut.
We'll get to this when we talk about the video games, when we do our video game one.
Yeah.
But real quick, it'll tease this story. I may have told you this. My very first Atari, the Atari 2600 that came out in the late 70s, the way I got my very first Atari, my parents didn't go out and buy me one. My grandmother lived in Cumberland, Maryland, went to McDonald's. They were having scratch-off things there. She scratched off one of the things and won an Atari game system. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
That's how I got the Atari.
She gave it to you.
Gave it to me.
Out of all the
I was always her
grandkids.
favorite, right?
How many grandkids did she have?
Me and my sister.
Oh.
I have her beat.
Well, yeah. I was thinking there was like a plethora of
No.
other grandchildren.
It was just.
Did she write J on it?
I did to make sure my sister couldn't play it. But we'll talk more about that another
Yeah.
time. But this was good, man. I feel this was a nice
Yeah, we went a little
saunter
longer
down
than we
memory
did.
lane.
Yeah, because we talk about so many things.
Yeah, we always get off track here.
Yeah. So appreciate everybody listening and downloading our podcast. And we'd like to invite you to share the podcast. Invite other people to listen. It's so funny is we have so many friends who are not as old as us, but they love the memories. They love hearing about the decade because they can relate to it.
Yeah.
The toys are still out there.
Yes.
The fashion is still out there, and our memories, even though sometimes we mix and mingle them with other things.
We romanticize a little bit in our memories here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah, so just to let everybody know, exciting news. I announced it on social media that we made it on Amazon Music.
Yes.
So we're now on 17 different platforms. Some of the platforms are iHeart. Of course, we love these guys. Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Buzzsprout. We're on almost every platform that's out there, and that's always good news to hear.
Yes. Yep.
So, any final words, Jay? I know you usually open it up. I usually close.
Yeah, I'll let you close. I was just going to echo your sentiment. Thank you for everyone that's listening and getting us to our 4th podcast. We look forward to talking to you on our 400th podcast. But subscribe, and share with your friends.
I appreciate it. Thank you. We're out.